Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com.
Welcome to the NFL Pick Show, kids. Well, if you listened to the darkest NFL show on the planet last week, I'm afraid it's not getting lighter this week. You're not battling Vegas or the numbers on this one. You're actually battling China. There is a record number of people that are going to be out this week with COVID. And we'll lead off with breaking news. Baker Mayfield from the Browns in a playoff hunt right now is going to be out against the Raiders. And Coach Stefanski out as well. Who is it? Is it Case Keenum that's their backup?
Probably.
It is, yeah.
Case Keenum's just a good guess.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
It is Case Keenum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would just guess him for any team.
Yeah. And then Nick Mullins is after that. So, Browns fans, they're saying we've got a game Saturday at 4:30.
Kareem Hunt and Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Well, Kareem Hunt is doubtful. Jarvis Landry's out. He's on the COVID list.
Yep.
So is Austin Hooper.
I'm tired of COVID ruining otherwise brilliant football teams' seasons. This is the second from Ohio. This is the second time COVID has taken down an incredible football team from Ohio.
Are we joking?
No. We're not doing that today.
We're not doing any of that today. This is Baker Mayfield we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's played like he's had COVID the entire year. He might have permanent COVID. Look, this, in all sincerity for Browns fans, this really fucks you. When you're in a playoff hunt, you're not going to win this game now.
I don't think so. I think they win this game pretty easily.
Whew.
The Vegas Raiders suck.
They do? Where is it? Is it at Vegas or is
It's
this
in Cleveland.
Is it in Cleveland?
I think it swung the line, unless the news
No,
hasn't.
it's Vegas -1.5, I think.
Yeah, so
No.
so you got to assume that that's the up-to-date line, right? Because otherwise they would have just pulled it.
Well, the Browns would have been favored.
Yeah, at
So
home.
this has got to be the
Right.
up-to-date line. And then also breaking news, DeAndre Hopkins is out for the rest of the year. Did he get hurt? Yeah, knee sprain. Knee sprain took him out for the rest of the year. Fantasy football rosters are going down the toilet. I don't even have enough people to start on 2 or 3 of my 7 teams, and I've picked up so many people, I don't even know who they are anymore. You know, I started Rex Burkhead, who's a running back for the Houston Texans last week. That's a real story.
Hey, man, somebody's got to get numbers on that team, right?
He got 8 points.
Yeah.
That's all that was left. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know any of these people anymore. It's a fuck all in the NFL this year. As always, look, I'll own it. I'll wear it. I'll fucking wear it to your goddamn daughter's wedding. My losses last week.
My bookie pulled that game.
Right now?
It's not on there.
I understand. This is breaking news. This just came out. It makes total sense. Because there's a rumor that there's going to be more from the Browns. So wait and see on this one. Good luck. So we'll start with the Steelers-Vikings.
Wait, is Baker Mayfield not vaccinated?
No, they're all vaccinated.
That means if he has this and what happens, if things happen the way they're supposed to, he just has to show 2 negative tests 24 hours apart. He'll probably still play.
There's a shot to play, but
I would bet he would still play.
It's a Saturday 4:30 game on this one, so that's the only iffy part. If it was a Sunday or Monday game, maybe. I don't know what's going to happen with this. But look, there's a lot of people, a lot of whispers around the league that a lot of people are going to be out with COVID. The NBA is getting crushed with it right now.
Yeah.
Bulls game was postponed.
Giannis is out. Harden's out.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. So we'll see what happens with all of this.
There's also some rumblings about a Kyrie Irving for Dame Lillard trade.
Well, he's lacing up. He posted a picture on Instagram yesterday. Kyrie says he's coming back.
God, don't make me like the Nets. I don't want to like the Nets.
If Dame I love Dame Lillard.
I know. I don't want to like the Nets at all.
With him and Durant, I would love the Nets.
I know.
But let's be real, he's not a winner.
Dame?
Yeah.
I think Dame's a winner. I just don't think the rest of his team is.
No.
There's only so much you can do in the West,
Yeah.
especially.
Him and
He probably makes the finals in the East.
him and Durant, that's fucking nasty. I'm all in.
No.
I'm all in on the Nets if that happens.
Dame Lillard is Russell Westbrook with a fucking jump shot, my man.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he is, absolutely.
Totally disagree.
So do I.
With his assist to ratio rate and stuff like that, he's not like fucking topping out on the top of the league. He's a high usage rate guy, and you put him on a team like that, he's may able to go to the fucking Lakers or something. With him, James Harden.
They won him on the Lakers.
I know, that's stupid, though. It doesn't work. Like, the say what you want about the Durant years in Golden State, they're better without him. They're better running their offense. They're more resilient, sure. Like, definitely without him.
We'll find out. That's a bold statement, Cotton. Look, I'll own what we did last week, and it was a mess. Steelers-Vikings. I watched this game, okay? Vikings up 23-0.
Yeah.
Steelers came all the way back and got it within 1 point. At one point, it was 29-28.
Yeah. I actually think it was 29-0.
I think it might have been. If you were betting this, you were shitting your pants on this one.
Yeah.
Took the Vikings. Why? I don't know. And took the over in it. Got this game. That was about one of 3 games I think I got right on this one. But if you're, and I throw money on this shit just to do it. If you're a real person out there with money, you should never have bet on this game, like I said on the show.
No.
I mean, there's a good chance that we're watching the farewell tour for Roethlisberger.
Oh, he's done. He's a walking zombie, that guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, in that way, I guess it's not a horrible bet, but you can't ever count on Kirk Cousins to do anything. That guy's the fucking he's where did he go to college?
Michigan State.
Because he acts like a fucking Pac-12 guy, to be honest. Like the way he plays.
I think he was a 2-star.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was not a highly rated recruit.
He's made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
He's laughing all the way to the bank, that fucking guy.
Yeah, Big Dick Nick, too.
Yeah.
And he's played, like 14 games?
Ah, dude. He's
like made
worth
$80 million.
$100. Yeah.
Just
His
on the
last deal
last
was 80.
Yeah.
Ravens-Browns. Again, another horrific game simply because Lamar Jackson got hurt in the first quarter. High ankle sprain. They don't know if he's going to play this week. He went down. Huntley was their backup quarterback. This was a fucking 24-3 game. And Ravens, I took this on a 10-point teaser. Ravens came back somehow, and it was 24-22. This was almost a classic Browns moment.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield's still pedestrian in this game. Didn't really matter. I don't know that it's going to matter if Case Keenum's in there.
I don't think it will.
doesn't.
I think the Browns are going to win, to be honest.
Maybe.
I don't think
the Raiders are that bad.
I don't think the Raiders are that bad, and I don't think he's that much worse than fucking Baker Mayfield, frankly.
No.
The Ravens, though, usually at this point in the season, their record is better. So the fact that Lamar Jackson's going to go down for a game or two isn't that big of a deal, and it may even be a good thing because his legs could rest. Now they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're 8-5. They got to play.
Yeah.
Browns are 7-6. They got to play as well. I mean, it's getting dire here. We got about 4 games left in the season for these guys?
13-4, yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we get Jaguars Titans, 20-0.
That went as expected.
Urban Meyer is going to get the 1 year, and he's out.
Gone.
Like, there's no fucking way. And I don't know what college job is going to be available for him.
I don't think he goes back to coaching anymore.
Oh, he's going to coach.
What'd you think of his speech?
I loved it. So here's the thing.
It was very Trump-like, calling
very succession,
all of his employers or all of his employees losers.
Right.
Yeah, losers, you're fired.
Yeah.
Right?
not
Like,
him.
what the fuck?
It's not him.
It's not him.
Not his fault.
No,
It's
it
not-
can't be.
Well, here's the thing. College work like that. So, like, college, you're hiring guys, and it's like you can yell at your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and it's not your fault, and you can get the best people and win. And that's what happened. Urban was great at hiring in college. Problem was he hired the shittiest people for the NFL, and now you're yelling at them, calling them losers. They were already losers before you hired them.
Yeah.
Right.
So how did you not know?
Maybe you're the loser, Urban.
Also, for what it's worth, he hasn't had to work like full bars all the way out since, I don't know, first year at Florida, second year at Florida,
Yeah.
late Utah.
Yeah.
Like, he's been a bit on cruise control for most of his career.
Yeah, because he's Urban Meyer. And now it's catching up to him. I'm with you, Dan. I don't think he stays past this season.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who takes over that program next year because remember, one, they're going to get a top 3 draft pick, which is a big deal. They're going to get an offensive lineman that is a fucking generational offensive lineman probably because there's 3 or 4 at the top end of that draft, and then they're going to have a very good quarterback and then an interesting tailback,
Great running backs?
tailback /
2.
whatever the fuck.
You got 2.
He's
ATN
gonna
and
be,
you got Robinson there.
Yeah.
By the way, the whispers I'm hearing, Delco Dan.
They'll probably take like an offensive lineman with the first through the 4th pick and then take one of the top tier receivers in the beginning of the 2nd round.
Yeah.
And that's going to change the team for them.
100%. And then Delco, the coach that they're hearing whispers on is Doug Peterson from the Eagles, who's a great fucking coach.
Yeah. Peterson has been, as a coach, I don't think anybody's been more fucked over than Doug Peterson, to be
He has a
honest.
statue
Yeah.
outside the link.
I just think he's been fucked over more like this. Hey, here's all the stuff to cook with, and then in the middle of the fucking recipe, they come back and take 3 ingredients away. Like, what the fuck? Let this man do his job.
It was awful because we got rid of him solely to keep Carson Wentz, and then we traded Carson Wentz.
Yeah. So fucking stupid. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, he would be a good coach down there. I mean, to be honest, what do you think about that though? The fact that he and Carson Wentz didn't necessarily get along, or he didn't believe in him. Do the Jaguars think that he's got a short leash for young quarterbacks now? Is that his rep?
I don't know. Look,
He was a controversial draft pick.
yeah,
Carson Wentz
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
It's not like Trevor Lawrence.
Same with Trey Lance though, right? Because he's from North Dakota State, the same school.
Yeah.
But both of those guys are going to be good NFL quarterbacks for sure. Well, I mean, Carson Wentz already is when he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no question about his talent. I don't think anybody questions that. It's just he goes off game plan. Like, things start to go wrong, and he panics and starts trying to hero ball. He's the Russell Westbrook of the NFL. I'm going to keep doing this all fucking day.
yeah.
Just what Russell Westbrook
You're
comparisons.
the Russell Westbrook of this fucking show.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm here for stats.
Great passer.
I don't care
Yeah,
about
look
this team.
how bright his shirt is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
He's over here peacocking.
It's great. Next up, Chiefs, Raiders. Raiders are the Raiders. Kurt Summers, fuck off. This is exactly who the Raiders are. They're a 6-7 team. They're never going to be better than a 500 team in my lifetime. Never have to worry about them. The only great thing to happen to the Raiders this last week was they got the Super Bowl in 2024, which we'll all be at. That's going to be a blast.
Yeah,
That's
that'll be
Super
fun.
Bowl in Vegas.
Fuck.
Let's go.
We'll probably stay there for a full week.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. It's going to be fucking nuts, dude. Next up, Saints, Jets. I told you not to bet on this. This is ugly. Delco Dan, you took the fucking Saints in this one.
Bang.
Congratulations.
Well, what was it, like 13.5?
30-9.
No, I mean the fucking spread.
5.
5.
What? Come on.
Yep. But
Saints-
Taysom Hill was hurt. It was at the Jets. Who knew? I didn't touch it. Congratulations. Next up, Cowboys, Washington. This game ended up being a lot closer than it should have been. Hightower Sean almost killed himself over this. The Washington Redskins had a chance to tie this game after being blown the fuck out. This game at halftime was 24-0.
Yeah, I mean, usually what you hear from ESPN is that Dak is a great quarterback, just had some injury problems, some personnel problems, and blah, blah, blah. But it seems like whenever whenever pressure starts to mount, that fucking pass is just a couple feet off.
Yeah.
Every time. I don't know what that is.
He's getting a little Kirk Cousins-y.
Yeah, I don't know what he's not getting that way. He's always been like that.
Yeah.
Anytime the moment gets bigger, he fucking shrinks. I don't know what it is in people that where people get into zone, like Jordan or whomever else has had great success in those situations. But he clearly doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Frankly, 'cause this was a big game for them. I mean, they ended up holding on to win, but it was the defense that secured that win and not him.
Yeah, they're going to be out. I don't have them anywhere near.
They'll probably get a first round bye. They'll win that division.
No, that doesn't exist anymore.
It's just one bye.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only the league leader?
They
So-
fucking, the NFL, to juice it up. By the way, they're doing playoff games on Monday night.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I like
It'll
that.
be a
Whatever.
blast, but now only the top team gets a bye, and that's it. So everybody else has to fucking play. If it goes through Green Bay, good luck.
So they really added like 2 extra games to the
So
schedule.
Correct, yeah.
So who plays? Is it like 2 and 8 play each other, or that can't be
Yeah,
right?
2 and 7.
2 and 9, or 2 and 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 and 7. So Dallas would play 4 and 5. They're going to play the Rams if it works out like this.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun in that game.
Well, it's probably going to be the Cardinals actually, because the Rams will likely continue winning, and the Cardinals are probably going to drop a couple games now, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Next up is Falcons, Panthers. Wore the Falcons shirt today, okay? Why? Tied for a wild card spot at 6 and 7. That's how bad the NFL is this year. It's a fucking shit heap. There's 3 good teams, and that's it. I'm going to stand by this.
Yeah.
Green Bay, Kansas City, Tampa Bay. That's the only one of those 3 teams is going to win the Super Bowl, and that is it. I don't know where you're at on that.
I agree. I think the Chiefs, and I think it's even the Chiefs and Bucks again beyond even Green Bay. I'd put Green Bay like a tier below them.
If it's a fucking frozen tundra up there,
Right. Oh, Tampa needs that home field advantage.
100%, yeah. And I don't know if they're going to get it. They're too far behind, right? What are they, 1 game, 2 games behind?
I think they're even.
I'm going to throw the Rams there, too.
Oh, they're even, but the Packers do have the tiebreaker.
Okay.
because I think it's conference record.
That's a big boy. Tiebreaker there. Rams are not going to be there.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
No, they're not going to be there.
Only a game behind.
No, not going to do it. I refuse. That team is hit and miss. It's been a lot of misses. They lost, 3 in a row? And then they ended up beating the Cardinals. Cardinals are a paper fucking Tiger team. That was a bullshit game. Lost a lot of money on that. First time I bet on the Cardinals all year because I didn't believe in them. And they fucking come out and just explode. Kyler Murray looked like the fucking 5'6" kid he always should be. Couldn't throw over anybody. Who got that interception, Delco?
The linebacker?
Yeah.
Where he tipped it up to himself?
Tipped it up to himself.
I'm blanking on the name right
That
now.
happens sometimes.
It happened to him almost every fucking throw in that game.
Yeah, but the Chargers are clearly a better team. Our Chargers, the Rams, are clearly a better team.
Oh, then the Cardinals, yeah. And with Hopkins
they're
out,
2, 3, 4 in the NFC with Cowboys right now. It's those 3 teams. What you're probably going to see is the Cowboys stay in the middle. The Cardinals will probably drop to that other slot.
they might end up playing the Cowboys.
It'll probably be 4 or 5, 4
Yeah.
Cowboys, 5 Cardinals. Yeah, because I think the Rams are going to continue going up.
We'll find out. Falcons won again. They beat the Panthers. I don't know how. Ridley's been out for personal reasons. I don't know what those issues are. Mental health is what is listed on the reserve sheet. No idea what's happening in Atlanta to this team. And there's no explanation. I guess congratulations. I was hoping they would tank this year and try to get a decent pick.
Yeah.
But they're in the wild card hunt because that's where we are in the NFL.
Do you just want Matt Ryan to find somewhere better? Just have a nice end of career, like a Stafford situation.
If he went to Cleveland, they would have won with OBJ. I'm
Yeah.
still
I don't
convinced.
think so. I think
Well-
OBJ's done.
Dude, he's got 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's been on
He's
fire.
out this week.
What's that?
He's out this week.
Does he have COVID?
Yeah.
Oh.
COVID.
But, yeah, I mean, you'll see flashes from that guy, but you're not going to see consistency because it's not about the team and it's not about winning. It's about me all the time with that guy.
3 weeks in a row with touchdowns. He torched
2
it.
weeks.
What do you have? 2 touchdowns last game?
Yeah.
He had a touchdown 2 games ago and 2 this last game,
Yeah. He's looked fine.
We'll see. I mean, if you can get open, Matt Stafford will get you the ball, that's for sure.
He's great. He's great. Next up, Seahawks, Texans.
No one cares.
Nope. No one cares about this game. 33-13. I don't know why Russell Wilson even bothers to play.
Is he still playing? I
Yeah.
figured he would be just sitting out the rest of the season.
No, he decided to play. They're 5-8. I don't know what the hope is. You win the last 4 and go 9-8 and try to sneak in there.
I think they're the only team in NFL history to win a playoff game being sub 500 under Pete Carroll.
Are they really?
Yeah.
But they were what? That was the 7-9 season, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The Carolina Panthers did that once too.
Oh, okay, they did.
With or maybe they were 9. Maybe I'm fucking that up. Or they were 8-8 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
it was one of the years when what's his nuts? Kerry Collins was there.
Okay.
They sucked. I mean, it's like it happens in NFL season when you're hurt the first half of the year and then you come on strong and get together. Your regular season record doesn't really reflect the reality on the field.
Right.
Sometimes. But I don't think that's the case here. 5-8 is probably a little bit better than what the Seahawks are, to be honest.
Jesus. Next up, Lions, Broncos. Gross. Why? Teddy Two Gloves drops 38. I don't understand it.
Have we heard anything about Demaryius Thomas and what happened with him?
Heart attack.
He was having seizures.
He was from my city in Georgia, and
Heart attack?
Heart
so
attack.
like from the vaccine maybe?
No, not from the vaccine. Just
Because I think he's probably too old for that at this point.
he's
Like,
33.
He's not yeah, but I mean it's like myocarditis is like 28 and younger.
Yeah,
usually.
no, this was just normal, natural
That
causes
sucks.
freak thing, and it sucks. He was one of my favorites, fantasy football legend, and just an all around great dude. They lined up with an extra, with a player less to start off their offense to honor him, and took the 5-yard penalty. That was pretty cool by the Broncos, and then they end up housing.
I mean you could
the
do that
Lions.
against the Lions, right?
Yeah, you could do that every
Probably
drive.
could have played the whole game. Every game you could have played without him. Next up, Chargers, Giants. Gross.
It's fine, whatever. The Chargers will make the playoffs and lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been
8-5.
doing that for what, 25 years now?
Yeah, it's great. It's fine.
Ever since Drew Brees was there. They make the playoffs, lose in the first round.
Yeah. Jimmy G ends up beating the Bengals in overtime by a field goal.
Burrow had a sick play to get it to overtime.
Yeah.
Burrow is fucking legit as fuck.
He's awesome.
Yeah. God damn, he's good. He's way better than Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
Is everybody convinced
Oh,
on
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's awesome. This game was Another 3-point spread, man. And it's people push. You're not winning in the NFL this year. Same with this fucking next bet. This was Bills Buccaneers. This went to overtime.
This one was 6.5, wasn't it?
Yeah. But, no. I think it opened up at 3.5. But the problem is, Bills came back, scored 17 in the fourth, pushed it to overtime. I had money on this game. I was shitting my pants because it was 3.5, and I was like, great. Even if the Bucs kick a field goal, I lose.
Yeah, but luckily it's Tom fucking Brady, right? And he did what Tom Brady does. You leave him like 6 seconds on a clock, and he's going to get it. Whenever Buffalo didn't score on that first drive, I'm like, this game's fucking over.
Dude,
you just can't do that.
Even before that, like overtime, and that was his 700th touchdown pass, that walk-off. I was watching the first half, like in particular, really closely when they were blowing the Bills out, and I don't know that I've ever seen anyone be so precise in any. I mean, it was like Greg Maddux. Like I've never seen timing and precision like that fucking ever. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he's incredible. It was a great game to watch. It was the late game on CBS. Romo was there. Great.
Credit to the Bills, though, for putting points up in the fourth against a very tough Buccaneers.
And trying, trying.
Yeah.
They're 7-6. They could miss the playoffs.
Yeah, there's no quitting those guys, though. I think they'll make the playoffs and probably win a game, but I don't think they're a threat to Kansas City or the Patriots, to be honest.
Last but not least, Bears, Packers. Bet this one. Again, the bets that I won, Buccaneers, Packers, Chiefs, and that shitty Thursday night game, and that was just to do it, so I don't want to take credit for that. I'll give myself 3, and that was it. Rodgers threw for 4 touchdown passes, and my God, man, they're 10-3.
Really bizarre to me that the Bears tossed 24 on the Packers in one quarter.
Yeah. Well, they'd given up at that point, but whatever. You know, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, it's the second quarter. Like,
you're right. I'm thinking of the other game.
Yeah.
Well, one touchdown was a punt return.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that Bills
That's
game.
Fluke.
Yeah.
But I mean, that didn't look good. The Packers' defense is their weakest spot. I think everybody can agree on that. And when they come up against these teams, like I think the Rams might give them trouble if they play them early on in the playoffs. That's the team that I like. Obviously, they're going to have to worry about Tampa Bay, but I think the Rams are the team that they have to, because they play both sides of the ball. The Rams do. Most teams don't do that. Chicago's got a good defense, not against Aaron Rodgers, obviously. He fucking, as he says, owns them.
Yeah.
And the data backs that up. But against most teams, the Packers' big weakness is going to be their defense.
Yeah.
Right? Chicago has no offense. They still scored 30.
Justin Fields looked pretty decent.
In spurts, yeah. But in the third quarter, like it was like a circus rodeo kind of thing. Like people were taking the wrong routes half the time.
Right.
Like I think he threw 2 passes. I don't know if it was in a row, but he threw 2 passes pretty close together where the receiver went the wrong direction or he picked the wrong direction. One of the two happened. Probably the receiver, to be honest.
Who knows? He looked good in spurts. Bears fans are stoked about him.
Devontae Adams looks good, though. So I think that's I don't have any issues with the Packers offense.
If they get that bye,
yeah.
Good luck. They might be in the Super Bowl.
You got to be honest, they probably won't end up playing the Rams if they get the bye.
Yeah, Rams game we already talked about, by the way, against the Cardinals. God, what a bad fucking call on that one. The Cardinals were not even close. They got an onside kick at the end of the game and still did nothing with it. Disappointment. However, Thursday night's game, banger. Absolute banger. Chiefs, Chargers, KC -3. This is at LA. Who you got?
Fucking Chiefs all day. You could buy a half point if you want, but I don't think you're going to need it. The Chiefs are back.
If this were the Rams, I would be more concerned, but the Chargers, meh.
It's a away game for the Chiefs in so much as they have to get on a plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not really going to be much of an environment to worry about.
No.
In fact, Chiefs fans might outnumber Chargers fans at this game.
Oh, yeah, they will. By the way, Bills, did you hear how loud the Bills fans were at that Tampa Bay game?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
There are a lot.
Tampa Bay is just not a sports town.
The Chargers haven't really played anybody since the Patriots they lost. I mean, they played the Eagles, the Vikings, the Steelers, the Broncos, the Bengals, the Giants. That's
Bengals are the only one I even care about.
The Bengals are the only one with a winning record on that list, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, they've won 2 in a row. They've been putting up a lot of points, I'll say that, which is not really their style so much. So
No. So I'm going to take a half a point on the Chiefs on this one. and I'll bet this pretty heavily.
Yeah, they seem like they're in a pretty good rhythm right now.
Over-under's only 52.
Yeah, that's probably a bit low.
I'll probably take a teaser on that as well, just to do
Herbert
it.
can sling it.
He can sling it. Chiefs can sling it. This should be a shootout. It's in a dome, so weather's not a factor. Who cares? Let's rock on this one. I'm amped about this. Next up, we got Raiders, Browns. This is a Saturday game. I love Saturday games.
Not currently on the board, though.
Not on the board, but I love Saturday games. Before they took it off, it was Raiders minus 1.5. The over-under was super interesting on this one. 38.5. That means with a 6-point teaser, you could take this down to 32.5.
Yeah. This could be a real fucking slap fight.
The actual opening line was 6, Browns minus 6 because I teased the Raiders up to 12. That's looking pretty good right now.
That's looking great. Did you do anything with this over?
No.
38.5. How do you not? I don't think I cannot bet on 32.5.
I think you're better off teasing it up and taking the under.
It's a 20-17 game.
Yeah, but tease it up to 40 what?
I can't do it.
44?
44.5, yeah.
And
I can't do it. I got to go down to 32.5. I've never seen it. That would be the first time an NFL spread on a teaser has been that low since I've gambled on this show.
Yeah.
I got to do it. It's going to be fucking gross, and I'm going to be forced to watch the ticker at the bottom of the screen because I'm not watching this full goddamn game.
You can't put it on, no.
No. Who are you taking? What if Mayfield's out?
If Mayfield plays, I'm taking the Raiders. If he doesn't play, I'm taking the Browns.
That's the best line I've heard all day, by the way.
Yeah, he's the guy's a fucking clown.
Yeah.
He's basically an NIL player right now, making as much money as he can with these stupid endorsements before people figure out, oh, this guy can't do this.
He'll get a good broadcasting job.
Yeah, for sure. And I think he's a cool guy. I like him, but get the fuck out of here, man.
If I'm a Browns fan and I see my quarterback in all these commercials on every single game and he's shitty, it's got to fucking burn your soul.
Right.
Stop filming commercials.
It's not fun anymore.
No, start throwing the ball in the backyard again.
Yeah.
Put a tire up. Varsity Blues this shit. Put a beer can on your dad's head, you know? Let's see that. So I keep an eye out for this. Again, COVID's got a lot of people, so we'll find out what happens in this one. But I can tell you I'm taking that fucking over at 32.5 because I can't not.
Yeah.
Can't not do it. Next up, Patriots against the Colts. This is actually a fucking great game.
Yeah, it's a cool game.
On a Saturday night. This is in Indianapolis. This is Indianapolis minus 2.5. Who you got? I'm shocked that Indy's favored.
I'm taking the Patriots.
Patriots money line.
They're fucking on a roll right now.
Yep. Hey, the Colts aren't bad either. How many have they won in a row?
Let's see. I think they're like 6-2 in their last 8 or whatever. They started out kind of shitty, but yeah, they won 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1.
Plus 120 on that money line.
6-2 is what the Colts are in their last 8.
Wow.
They lost. They did lose to the Bucs week before last.
It was a close game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colts defense is legit, and fucking Jonathan Taylor Thomas is running the ball like his fucking pants are on fire.
Like he's back on Home Improvement.
Yeah, he's that dude. He may be the next 2,000-yard from scrimmage rusher we see.
Might be. He looks great.
Yeah, he's just a fucking animal.
This is gonna be another game though that makes Bill Belichick horny.
Yeah, he loves this shit.
14-10 shit. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Over under's 45.5. Do you touch it?
Under for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the under on that.
I agree with the under on that. Tease it up. Get it 52.5. Jesus Christ. I think I'm going to lean on the Colts.
Yeah?
I think the Colts are going to do it. There's something about this team. They've been playing really fucking well against the best. Who have the Patriots played who's the best besides Tampa?
I mean, they beat some pretty good teams.
They beat the Bills last week. We were on a slide. They beat the Titans the week before that.
They beat the Browns at full strength. Not that that's saying anything, but they also beat the Chargers in the Buccaneers game. That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
So did I.
Very much.
Field goal.
Yeah.
Came down to a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the last, fucking 2/3 of the season, the only team they've lost to is the Cowboys, and I thought that was kind of weird. That was one of those Dak Prescott games where you're stuck in quicksand, and you're walking, all of a sudden you just use all your energy to get a little bit farther ahead, and then you're back to a fucking snail crawl.
Yeah.
That's what happened in that game.
Yeah, this is just a gut feeling on this. I'm going to go Colts. I'm going to go Colts on this one. And I think it's super close. I think the spread is exactly where it should be. I'm not going to touch the line. I'm just going to take the Colts on a field goal. I think this comes down to a last play situation, and it's probably a 17-14 game, something like that.
Yeah. The under to me on a teaser is the safest of all.
Same. I agree. There's no way either of these teams are dropping 30 points to get to into the 50s. There's no way. Next up, we got the Panthers against the Bills. Oof, big boy spread on this one.
I don't like it.
Bills minus 10.5.
Not against a fucking Panthers team. They haven't played terrible defense this year, and it's a 44.5 over at 10.5. Fuck that shit, man.
That's a lot of points.
The Bills have been struggling lately, to be honest.
And Cam Newton's a quarterback. He could still have a Cam Newton game occasionally. 10.5 is a lot. Imagine if you tease this up to 16.5.
It's not looking good for the Bills in the playoffs. I'll say that. I mean, they've lost to the Patriots, the Buccaneers, and the Colts over the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
Which are, if they make it to the Super Bowl, it'll probably be the Buccaneers, and if they make it deep in the playoffs, they're going to play either the Colts or the Patriots. They may play the Colts in the first round.
Yeah.
Like this team is not ready for prime time.
No, and they're fighting for survival right now. I think they win this game, but I don't touch it.
Yeah, I don't like the line.
Not at 10.5. I mean, you could tease it down to 4.5, but what's the point? 4.5 is not exactly that attractive either.
No, especially in 32-degree weather.
Yeah.
Over/under is 44.5. I don't know that you get there with that. I mean, if you're looking to do something,
not
I guess.
Not in that shitty weather. Even I mean, Cam's not going to perform in that weather either.
He'd be freezing his ass off.
Yeah. No, I mean, the Bills were fucking dropping dick on people early in the year, but September's a long time ago.
Yeah, I agree. I'm staying away from this game. Next up, Cardinals against the Lions.
This one I don't know about, to be honest. Huge
spread, minus 13 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's not that I don't think the Cardinals are going to win this game, but you're 10-3, 7-0 on the road. By the way, they play great on the road, but 10-3 right now.
Hopkins is out.
Win this game and pull your people off the field. Don't let anybody get hurt. It's too late in the season for that bullshit. They're not going to blow the score up.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But it's the fucking Lions, dude.
I know.
Right.
But remember last year they did the same thing. The Lions, I think the Jaguars did it once too. Or was it the Jets that did it? The Jets. They came from behind at the end to win 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's when to go out and try to win the game, but if it's the fourth quarter and you're down by like 15, fucking 16 points, don't try to come back and win that game. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Play for, I mean, you punt on 4th down, don't you? Mm-hmm. What's the fucking difference?
I don't know, man. Last time I bet against the Lions, though, they burned me on that Vikings game.
They burn people all the time. This is the kind of game where they fucking make it close, a field goal game.
Yeah.
So it might be better to fucking tease it up
to 19.
To 19, yeah. Because the Cardinals aren't going to beat them by 19.
Oof.
I'll probably take that.
Damn it, dude.
I mean, I could see teasing it the other way, too. Cardinals by like a touchdown. I could see a push.
Yeah, maybe.
They win by 7.
Yeah. You know, by the way, this is for anybody out there. Our sponsor for all of these is mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles your deposit. All the spreads we're reading are from there. And all of our tickets for every single game is available on drinkinbrostickets.com. If you're in the Detroit area, the tickets are going for $28 for this game. MyBookie has added something new. If you bet on 3 games or more, you can do a 10-point teaser. 10.
With the same odds?
The odds are almost even. So I put 500 on. I took Green Bay. I took the Chiefs, and I took. There's one more I took on this one. Tampa Bay. It was the only one I won of the weekend.
Yeah.
And I took a 10-point teaser on it, and it let me do it. So I put 500, and it paid off of $416.35.
Fuck.
So it wasn't bad, but you got to win 3 games.
Yeah.
But I was surprised that they added that, and I don't know if it's because these spreads have been razor thin all year long, and they're just trying to get more people to be like, hey, dude, don't walk away from the NFL. Let's go big. But you can add 10 if you bet more than 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a fucking coin flip. You might as well take the...
And it's almost even odds. I think it's minus 130 for doing it. So it's like...
Not bad.
10 points is a lot. You can jack this up to 23 if you want.
Right.
If it's in a 3-game parlay. I did it, and that was my only card I won on this entire weekend. Was that 10-point teaser? Swear to God, those 3 teams. Next up, we got the Jets and the Dolphins. Jesus, this is another double-digit dog.
There's no reason to fucking pay attention to this game.
No. This is Miami minus 10.
No.
Minus 10.
Why would you roll the dice on that?
Exactly. Dolphins are 6 and 7, shockingly.
And every now
Fins
and again, the Jets will
No.
fucking show up and play a game for some reason. It's weird. It just kind of happens randomly.
It happened to me when I bet the Titans-Jets, that game that went to overtime, and they ended up winning. I lost that game as well. I've been terrible in the NFL this year.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Absolutely terrible. I don't know why you would bet this. Miami, what was the score last week? And I remember the spread
They
was...
won 20-9 last week,
Yeah.
so they covered against the Giants, this spread against the Giants. They also covered this spread against the Panthers the week before. They did not cover it against the Jets in New York the week before that. I mean, they've won actually most of their games by what would be covering this 10-point spread, the games that they've won. But, fuck yeah.
If this game were happening in 1986, this would be a dope-ass game.
Oh, yeah. Marino? Vidi Testaverde?
Yeah.
But
Not today.
No, we're not here. We're not here.
This is going to be...
$50 though, surprisingly. Hey, if you're in Miami and want to go see the game, $50 and Drinkin Bros tickets.
and I think that $50 actually gets you a position on the coaching staff for the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
Yeah, you get to call 3 plays.
You could sit on the sideline and pet the dolphin in the tank.
Yeah.
But wait, don't steal it because fucking Jim Carrey will show up and
Yes.
get your ass.
Yeah, he's frightening these days.
Yeah.
My God, man, I can't believe this. Another one. Cowboys, Giants, Hightower Sean. Is he back there?
Oh, yeah.
Minus 10.5. This is our fucking 4th game in a row with a double-digit spread. Cowboys at the Giants, minus 10.5. Is Danny Dimes out for this?
Yeah, he's out.
Is it Mike Glennon? Is it Neck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mr. Neck, yeah.
What do you do here at 10.5, Sean, Cowboys fan?
I mean, Dallas offense, there's something going on.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, something, offensive line, they've been starting this guy McGovern. He's been just dog shit.
But their defense is playing better this year than they have at any point in the last 3 years.
Probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Micah
I mean,
Parsons?
specifically this defensive iteration, the Hot Boys, as they like to call themselves, D-Law and all those guys, they're playing better and together right now than they have since I've been watching them play.
If Micah Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year as a rookie, will that be the first time ever?
LT did.
Oh, he did. Yeah, it's got to be Micah Parsons.
Well, that's two of the best football. Well, LT's one of the best football players ever.
The best defensive
Yeah.
player of all
Belichick
time, yeah.
called him the best defensive player ever.
I agree.
Micah Parsons also, I think,
be.
was quoted this week as saying playing in the NFL isn't very hard.
Well,
So
I think he was used to being double teamed at Alabama. Now
Yeah.
he can roam free and absolutely torch people. You know what's funny? Sean, I'll give you props on this one. We watched a preseason game, and you texted me, and you said, Micah Parsons is my new favorite player. Opening play, I think it was a strip sack fumble that he got, and you said you were getting a fucking jersey, Sean.
Yeah.
Put the camera on Hightower, Sean.
I'm just sick of Cowboys, like the Cowboys getting all these Penn State guys that are just studs for like a decade.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had Sean Lee.
Yeah.
But Sean Lee was always hurt. But
Yeah.
he was incredible.
We're
And
gonna-
I
we're
was
gonna-
out on Michael Parsons at first because when we drafted him, I was like, a fucking linebacker in the top 15?
Yeah, who
I
was the
hated it.
last one? It was that Devin whatever from Michigan. right?
Devin
That
White.
went-
Yeah.
that went that high.
And he's great.
Yeah, he's amazing.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Micah Parsons is even better.
Do you have a Micah Parsons jersey yet?
No, I haven't bought a jersey. I actually have a CeeDee Lamb jersey, but I didn't buy it. I got it as a gift.
What are you saying? You don't like jerseys?
No, I like jerseys. I just don't. I don't buy clothes for myself.
I see.
You seem like a Jersey guy.
there's got to be one under the tree, right?
You're at the orphanage.
Here we go.
They don't give you anything there?
Let's make a bet then. We'll if the Cowboys pop this spread, we'll fucking get you a Micah Parsons jersey.
I'll take it.
If he has a takeaway in the game,
If they
interception, they cover
Fumble.
recovery or interception, and you get a fucking Micah Parsons. We'll
What
get a
if he-
signed one actually.
What if he forces the fumble, but doesn't?
If he
recover?
forces it, yeah, that's fine. If he creates it or gets a takeaway, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Can you make me I could be like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid.
Well, you look like
I wanna-
one,
yeah,
Sean.
Sean, we
You wanna
don't
put the
even
fucking camera back
make
on
up her
him?
wardrobe.
Yeah, do you want to put the camera back on him?
Yeah.
Because he definitely needs a wish.
This is my wish.
I have cancer and AIDS.
Yeah, cancer AIDS.
You look like you're on stage 4.
It's like I think it's like a rare disease where like a 9-year-old is only aging in certain parts of his body.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like parts of it are boy, parts of it are man.
Yeah. If both of us were hosting this show, they would be thinking, dude, who did chemo first? Who grabbed the bag first? Who did the chemo bag
Your
first?
hair is coming back on your head.
My hair didn't leave. Sean's is escaped.
Gone.
Yeah. I went full Gattaca.
Well, what are you going to do?
Not coming back.
Yeah.
Do you have a head of hair? Is that voluntary or no?
It's receding, so I just shaved it.
Okay.
That's the adult decision to make.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's smart. That's
Like,
a smart move.
Don't make everybody else uncomfortable with your fucking male pattern.
Exactly. Proud of you, Sean.
He should go horseshoe.
Oh, no, Bozo ring?
Yeah, I mean,
Those are rings of power. What you don't want is when like it's
You don't wanna have this
still,
tuft
like,
up
yeah,
here.
the tuft that's like super thin in the front.
Jack
that you have
Mandeville.
that you have to comb.
Jack
Yeah.
Mandeville, yeah.
Well, he pulls it off just on confidence alone.
Yeah.
But
He's got
usually,
BD for
no
sure, yeah.
bueno.
No,
Yeah.
of course.
Speaking of no bueno, Washington at Philly.
Oh, boy.
This could have. I mean, honestly, this game last year would have decided the fucking division title.
Hang on. So I'm gonna give some props to this game. I'll tell you why. Was Heineke out? I think Heineke might be out. I think he got hurt.
He got hurt.
If it was Heineke versus Minshew, I would sit around the fucking old Christmas fire and enjoy this game. Is Minshew starting, Delco?
They're both getting reps, first team. So it's looking like Hurts is probably going to start, but they're both getting first team reps.
God damn it. If Minshew's playing, I'm in on Philly. And if Heineke's out, I'm in on Philly, and I'll take this at 6.5. If he's not and it's Hurts, I don't touch this game.
They're splitting reps right now.
It's -7.
Yeah, we'll see. If Heineke is out, I don't think Washington can win either way.
Me neither,
to be
yeah.
honest, but we'll see. I mean, they still have a lot of defensive talent. They just that defense does not play like a team whatsoever, which is weird for Ron Rivera to be involved in a team that's so disjointed defensively. That's kind of his specialty, isn't it?
Yeah. And both teams are 6 and 7. They need this game.
Yeah.
Because they're tied for the wild card.
Yeah, that's a weak ass division too.
Yeah,
This is a weak ass conference.
Yeah.
it is.
Kyle Allen also added to the COVID list. So
Really?
Their
Damn.
backup quarterback has COVID.
For
Washington.
so who's there? Who's left?
I will try to
You
figure
gotta
that
love
out.
that under.
They're gonna bring Kirk Cousins back.
Oh, that under. Oof.
Tease that under up to 50.
The under's at 44. Tease it up to 50.
Does Washington
yeah.
even have a third string quarterback? Because
Some people don't carry him.
Yeah.
Because Fitzpatrick's been sidelined all.
That's right.
Yeah, he's out for the
He's
season.
out for the year.
They have like an emergency.
No, they don't have an emergency. Well, I mean, they have to.
Well, I mean, like, so, like, a lot of times it'll
Terry
be like a
McLaren.
dude who played quarterback in college, but they moved him to, like, receiver or some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's going to be Scary Terry, or they just run a fucking Wildcat.
He didn't play
love it.
quarterback for Ohio State. Who?
But maybe in high school, I mean.
Yeah, maybe.
Curtis Samuel, DeAndre Carter, Adam Humphries, and Ricky Seals-Jones are their other receivers and tight ends. It would be one of them. It's not going to be a defensive player.
Who? Do we have a third string? Do we know?
They may have to sign somebody. What are you doing this weekend?
I'll play.
Yeah. For Washington, though?
I'll play. It'll be like a Vince Papale
Oh,
situation.
man. If they signed Bortles.
Oh, gross.
Yes.
You know what you should do? You should sign off the street and just show up in full Indian headdress.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Redskins,
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, and do the post-game interview and just keep saying Redskins over and over.
We need to see who the third string is. We've got to have
There
this
is no
answer.
third string.
None on their roster.
No, well, they have three. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's out for the season.
Right.
They have Kyle Allen, who's out. And then Heineke doesn't – he's not listed as being out or anything, though.
So we got some more breaking news here. 18 players have now been moved to the COVID list for Washington football team. Can you bet this game right now?
They might – yeah. I mean, it's probably going to get canceled, to be honest. They'll
just
post
get your money back.
Well, you
That's a
got
forfeit, though.
53.
No, not if they're vaccinated. It's not a forfeit.
Oh, okay. I thought the
Yeah.
NFL was like if you miss a game.
No,
you
well, what
forfeit.
they said was they're not going to
Game's
delay
pulled.
games like they did last year. But yeah, the game is not going to. It's not on my bookie. They may
Yep.
they may cancel this game outright.
Did they pull it from my bookie?
Pulled. Yeah.
I mean, you've got 53 guys
Shit.
on the active roster, and on the total roster, you've got 82 or something like that.
Yeah.
18 of those.
You
and
got the
they're
practice squad? Yeah.
They're probably all from the fucking from the 53, not from the 82,
Right.
right? That's not good.
Yeah.
That's a fucking quarter of your team gone.
18 players out. Wow.
And that's so far. There could be more.
I know. They're going through testing now.
I mean,
they
look
said,
at their depth chart on ESPN. It's like O's all over the fucking place.
and this is, by the way, this is players unavailable. So they're not coming back. I don't know what you do with this game. And, do they forfeit? Is that the rules?
That's a good question. I think it had something to do with the vaccination rate on the team or something, but maybe
I think they're all across that threshold.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
Yeah.
Ivan Huerta says they should just sign Kaepernick. I agree. He should play for the Redskins.
Take a knee on a fucking burial ground?
Yeah.
And really fucking complete the circle of life?
I mean, it's not worse than what Jackson Mahomes did at Washington. So whatever.
Maybe I would honestly, I would love to see Jackson Mahomes play one game.
Yeah.
I would actually sign Jackson
Suit him up.
Mahomes.
Preferably against the Rams.
Yeah.
And he can only run the ball.
Against Aaron Donald.
Yeah. And just get his fucking asshole ripped out of his body.
Yeesh. Speaking of assholes ripped out of their body, Steelers are up next. Ben Roethlisberger's been hit so many times.
How is this -1.5?
I don't know.
I mean, Tennessee is super inconsistent, but the Steelers are clearly on a fucking death spiral right now.
Yeah.
Why would you expect? Why would you expect the Steelers to all of a sudden come back and start playing? I know they're at home, and that for a lot of teams that doesn't mean shit, but for Pittsburgh it definitely means something. But man, he may as well be playing in a fucking wheelchair out there.
It's crazy, and
that's what he needs. He needs a wheelchair and a T-shirt cannon to shoot the ball.
He is essentially I think I said this before, but he's the bad guy from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Like he's just a fucking fat, ill-fitting skin suit.
Yeah.
That someone that's inside of it can't really move very well.
Can we bring up the fact that the Titans are 9-4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to the playoffs.
After all that.
After all their fuckery.
Derrick Henry's out for the year.
He's been out forever. Is he gone for the year, including the playoffs?
Yeah, for 3. Well, I don't know about the playoffs, but he's out for 3 or 4 weeks.
Jesus
Or
Christ.
he's been out for 3 or 4 weeks.
He's on my fantasy team. He hasn't played in, I think, 6 weeks. It's been forever. So
he could be back last game of the regular season.
Bet on this at your own risk. I don't know who. It's a coin toss to me. I think this will be a fucking 17-14 game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Titans are better. So it really.
Are they?
Yeah, for sure. Than the fucking Steelers.
They kind of just keep showing up. They played the Jaguars last week.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jaguars, we have some more Urban news.
There we go. What do we got?
So former kicker for the Jaguars, Josh Lambo, once he said that Urban Meyer once kicked him during warm-ups and told him, "Hey, dipshit, make your fucking kicks."
I love it.
Yeah. So he kicked his player.
I actually I love it. That's what he used to do at Ohio State, by the way.
Should all coaches do that?
Yes. Fuck. If you're trying to get performance out of your players, dude, yes, you got to treat it like Succession. It's a fucking business. God damn it. But he's the Roy. He's the head of the Roy family.
I treat it more like Tiger King, where
Yeah.
I get them hooked to meth and then hooked on my dick.
Yeah. Get him to suck your dick
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Is Daddy's Lambo, is he not the quarterback anymore? Or is he not the kicker for
No, you got
Jacksonville? Oh, he did. Why? Because he didn't make his fucking kicks.
Yeah, he wasn't sucking dick, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever you said.
You get a nice
Yeah.
kick in the ass, you get called a dipshit. If you miss your fucking field goals, you're off the team.
That's what the Jaguars would have won a lot more games if they had got those extra field goals.
Daddy's Lambo, dude.
I think that is probably the one position where it's appropriate to do that because most kickers don't lose a ton of leg strength. Mort Anderson, for fuck's sake, was still kicking 45-yarders at 44 years old.
45 years old, yeah.
Yeah, that's not the problem. They get the yips.
Yeah.
It's like a closer in baseball. The talent doesn't recede. They just fucking lose the mentality that you need to do that job. Maybe you need General Patton to come through the fucking PTSD ward and slap some people in the fucking face a couple times.
The only one who lost leg power was Vinatieri.
Oh, yeah, his leg went to shit.
But he was like 47 years old.
He was old, yeah.
And he's first ballot Hall of Famer, by the way.
I mean,
there's no
Sebastian
debate.
Janikowski probably lost some leg power because when he first came in the league, he could kick the ball 6,000 to 7,000 feet.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that dude before.
Yeah.
He was one of the first dudes I saw in the NFL regularly kicking the ball through the uprights on the kickoff.
He just missed a 70-yarder. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it went wide left, and it was just like, they were like, dude, that would have been good from 74.
You know what else I remember is him in his senior year of college getting caught with GHB.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, what's your rape? He's like, no, I'm taking it myself.
Yeah.
And I knew that he was because I did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Only kicker to be drafted in the first round.
Yeah,
And be on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. He deserved it.
Yeah, in college. Amazing. Speaking of which, Jaguars are up next against the Texans.
God, this is the worst game of the season. Right here, you're watching it.
2-11. Both these teams are 2-11. It is Jacksonville minus 3.5. The over-under is 39.5. This game doesn't get any grosser.
How the fuck do you take the Jaguars?
Tickets are $13 on drinkinbrostickets.com for an NFL
Hammer
game.
the Texans. Are you kidding me?
Boy, I think that's a desperation heroin addict move.
No, Urban's lost the locker room. Urban's gone. Urban's gone after this game.
No.
I think that would be a really smart move for them to bring in an interim for the last 3 games after this one. I really do. Just to so the entire offseason isn't about Urban Meyer. It'll be about whatever the interim guy finished with.
Doug Peterson.
Yeah, well, whomever it is, but Urban Meyer is a fucking retard, clearly. He was able to hide it.
He's not good in the NFL.
He was able to hide it in college because you just completely depend on your coordinators and you can treat people like children. And once it came to an actual professional work environment, this guy, this fucking clown, absolute clown of a human being, couldn't even not go to a fucking bar and get videotaped with his fist up some girl's ass.
It was 3 fingers. It was a bowling ball move.
Jesus Christ.
I'm putting it in right now. Max bet Texans.
A money line?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. I'm not touching this game. I'm not watching this game. I don't even know if I'll talk about it next week. I'm staying as far away from this game as I possibly can.
You know what? Fuck it. Up your odds. Take an alt line. Take like Texans -3.
What does that do for you? I've never done an alt line, actually.
I mean, it
gives you
just
better
changes
juice.
the fucking
Odds.
Yeah, it changes the odds.
So you get like plus
it'll be
300 or something.
Yeah, well, it would probably be like if you go in that direction, it's probably going to be it's not going to be plus money, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it
because
would be.
They're dogs.
They're dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's gross. This whole thing is gross. Next up, we're close to a double digit in this one, too. Falcons at the 49ers. This is San Francisco -9. Who you got?
Fuck this. I don't. God damn. The Falcons could easily win this game. Like, the Niners aren't that good.
No.
And the Falcons have been interesting lately. Like, this is a fucking coin flip ass game. I mean, the Falcons are what? 2-1 in their last 3. They lost to the Cowboys and Pats before that, but like they've beaten the Panthers and Saints, who are probably more on par with the Niners.
Falcons getting lit up, by the way, by their own division.
Crushed.
I mean, fucking
Tampa Bay has destroyed them twice.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle loss, Cardinals loss.
Every time the Falcons go to San Fran, they never win, and it's a bad game. It's a bad blowout.
Yeah.
I don't trust this game. I don't bet it, and I'm recommending you to stay away from it. I don't trust Jimmy G. And the 49ers probably think, oh, it's the Falcons coming in. You're right. I could see the Falcons winning this game. I could see the 49ers winning this game.
Yeah, or I could see it being like an exciting game, but where like neither team was good.
Right.
It's just a good last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I am glad, though, that those cunts in San Francisco have decided to hold Trey Lance back a little bit, like get him some experience and not just open the floodgate on him.
Right.
Because this isn't the year for the NFC.
No, and the 49ers are 7-6, so it's not like they're that great or setting the world on fire.
No.
They do need to win. Both teams need to win this game. They're both in the playoff hunt, so good luck. -9's a lot of fucking points.
No, that's a good probably teaser game if you want to tease up the Falcons line.
To 15?
Yeah.
I could see them getting blown out. That's the weird thing about this game. I don't touch it, and I'm wearing the shirt today, but I don't bet this game. I wouldn't recommend you either. I don't feel confident in it. Next up, Seahawks Rams. Rams -4.5. Delco, I'm going to start with you. You have an unbelievable belief in this team. I can't even believe it. Did the Rams win this game?
Yeah.
Okay. Seahawks put up 38 last week. Russell Wilson looked pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, they stink.
They're always good to beat the Rams once a year, though.
I mean, the Rams are starting to hit their stride. They're going to click. They're going to hit their stride going into the playoffs. They're going to be hot. And, yeah, they're going to make the Super Bowl, probably win the Super Bowl. So Georgia's going to win the Natty.
Oh, boy.
Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. Me and Rob are going to be right about both.
Here we go. You know what? I'm going to take the Seahawks in this one.
Yeah, just because of all that stupid shit you just said.
And I think if the Rams do win, I think it's a field goal.
Rams roll. Rams fucking roll. Rams
You're right. The Rams are probably going to win by fucking 8 or 10.
All right. I'll remember you said this. I'm taking the Seahawks. They're good for one win against the Rams a year. And I think they lost.
Yeah.
Did they lose the first one or did they win that game?
I think they lost. Russell Wilson was like 11 for 16 for 150 yards. Does that sound like they won?
Yeah, Rams won the first one, and that was in Seattle. So now they're in L.A.
Yeah.
L.A. doesn't matter, though.
I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely gonna take the Seahawks on this one. I think it's a field goal game. Either way. Next up, Packers, Ravens. I don't know why this is 5.5 for Green Bay. If Lamar Jackson is out, this should be double digits.
Yep.
Huntley's their backup?
Huntley's fine.
He's not great.
He's okay.
The Packers' defense isn't great, but you would expect them, even in Baltimore. I think that Aaron Rodgers is on a suck my dick tour right now.
Yeah.
To be honest, and I think he's going to come in and blow them the fuck out.
So do I. I'm betting Green Bay in this one.
Rolls.
I'm taking Green Bay. Over under is only 43.5. Green Bay might get that on their own.
They'll probably get in the high 30s.
Yeah.
But even then, the Ravens are not going to not score.
Yeah, on the Packers for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tickets are surprisingly high for this one.
a teaser on the fucking bring the over down.
Drinkinbros.tickets.com. $129 for the nosebleeds. That's for a game like this. I'm surprised.
Well, I mean, look, if you go to Baltimore, you also have to buy like insurance and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, because stabs.
Watch The Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch The Wire before you go. Okay.
Oh, we're saying that from Austin, where we have a 178% increase in murder this year,
Do we really?
and I'm not even responsible for any of it.
No, it's not. It's in a part of town we don't live in, so I don't.
This
know.
is in the part of town we work in.
Yeah, it's right here. Mostly.
There's
I'm
been
Don't
like
care.
3 murders on the street.
Yeah. Yeah, don't care. We're a daylight crew. Don't care. Don't care.
Well,
Yeah, you
Some of
guys
us leave
record at
after
night, but
dark.
we don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get murdered off the property so our insurance doesn't get hit.
Exactly. Do we have insurance? Yeah, we have insurance. Yeah, I'm all day Packers on this one. I'll probably tease down the under as well and do a little gangbang on this one and get that down to 37.5 just because I think the Packers will do that on their own. And they've looked really goddamn good. So they continue to roll. Ravens, that'll put them at 8-6. That's a tough spot to be in. Next up, we got the Saints against the Buccaneers. Boy, these
Big
spreads are high.
Yeah.
11 for Tampa Bay.
I could see Tommy fucking around for the middle 2 quarters and then having to come back and win this game.
Same.
I'm not giving them 11.
Same.
Yeah, that's a
This
lot.
is not the style of football they play.
No, and I know Delco is all over this. You're taking the 11, right? You have to be.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My Saints.
I believe Jameis was already out when the Bucks lost.
He's
to
out for the
Saints,
year.
right? But
Yeah.
he was out last game.
The
Yeah.
Bucks are not going to lose this game, but they probably win it by like fucking a touchdown. They probably win it by 6 points.
Yeah, I don't think they care about this spread or.
He got hurt during this game, so Simeon came in I think in
Okay.
the second quarter or something.
Yeah, that's just way too big of a fucking
Yeah,
line.
fuck that. Not one prayer.
Maybe tease it down to 5, I guess.
Maybe, yeah, that'd be the only way I'd feel remotely comfortable.
5 is probably good. I think they win by 6.
Yeah. And this is the Sunday night game.
But watch, you'll take it down to 5 when they're going to win by a field goal.
Yes,
Right.
they've fucked me. They've fucked me, man, on
Every
some
fucking
spreads
time.
this year. So, I don't know.
Speaking of getting fucked on
yeah,
spreads,
I was going to say.
this is the number 1 perpetrator on earth. The Vikings. They just need to transfer to the Pac-12.
That's that every time. Minnesota minus 3.5. You know that's going to fuck you. They'll win by field goal.
Yeah.
You'll lose on that hook.
I just buy a point.
Yeah.
They probably win this game, although in Chicago it might be a problem.
I don't know. They don't show up for weird games, and it's like that Lions game they didn't show up for.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. This is Bears on Monday night. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Fields has been exciting. People are going to be out and amped about this game. The Bears could win this game. I don't bet this game.
I can't tell if Fields is a mediocre quarterback that's going to just be a guy that has a job for 8 to 10 years, or if the team just sucks that bad.
They don't have a line, and he's got no receivers. Allen Robinson hasn't been playing. So you got to get some receivers in there. The running back was out for half the year, too.
Yeah.
Like it's
Robinson?
It's a strange team. No, Singletary.
Singletary, yeah. And Tariq Cohen's like playing, but not well.
He's dead.
Yeah, I don't
He's
know
dead.
what happened to him.
So if you're desperate, and Vikings fans will tell you this. This isn't me just shitting on the Vikings. Vikings fans will literally tell you this. Don't ever bet on the Vikings.
Damn, he's not even on the
No.
roster anymore.
No, he's dead. He died. Rest in peace, Tariq Cohen. I think he was in Miami at one point. Might still be there.
No, he's still on the Bears. He still plays for the Bears, but he's not even on their top 4 in the roster.
Oh,
he must be on the practice
It's in
squad
tribute.
For
It's
what-
in tribute.
now. Yeah.
for what it's worth, the Vikings are actually fighting for a playoff spot,
At 6 and 7, yeah.
and this is a winnable game for them.
Yeah.
So
I got to be honest. If I'm the Bears, I cut Andy Dalton and Nick Foles because I don't want my quarterback of the future to be hanging out with fucking losers all day.
Yeah. It's an Urban Meyer mentality, and I love to hear that from you.
Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude.
My
Then he
God.
signs an $80 million guaranteed deal and gets his collarbone broken in the first fucking series.
Yeah.
It's called finessing.
I'm not saying he's not a good businessman. I'm saying I want my quarterback learning from that motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to a new movie that's coming out on Christmas Day. The Kurt Warner story.
Oh, no, I thought you were going to say The Matrix.
Or the Kevin James
The
TV
new
show.
No.
The new Matrix comes out on the 22nd, I
Yeah,
think.
no, it's the Kurt Warner pick. It's the biopic that we've all been craving.
No one's been crazy.
It's a Christian movie.
Furious at this film.
Are you really?
I've stated this before, and I'll say it again. Pull up a picture if you can.
Zachary Levi?
No, they have totally whitewashed Brenda Warner's hair.
Nope. So watch the full trailer. She's got short hair in it.
Short hair does not do enough to describe.
Does she have the Karen cut?
Not even what she looks. Just pull up the picture.
Pull up a picture of the actual woman.
Brenda Warner, 1999.
The real one?
Yeah, the real
Okay.
one. They made Anna Paquin look way too good. This was
Dude, you're getting
No.
you're getting really aggressive here.
She's a
99.
decent
I need
looking
her on
lady.
the sidelines. That's recent.
Are you talking about this undercut?
No.
nonsense? Because she looks.
I mean,
like
it's like
She had
a
cancer, Bob.
spiky
There we go.
Guy Fieri cut.
She had
one?
cancer, Bob.
this one.
There we go.
Yeah, she had cancer.
She didn't have cancer.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I'm pretty sure you made that up.
Yeah, I hope you made that up. This is bullshit.
Brenda
She
Warner
was
didn't have
gray at
cancer?
30.
I hope you made that up. He's been trashing her for years, and now he finds out she's got cancer.
No. She really did.
She did, right?
Yeah, no, she did, Russ.
He
Okay.
did
Yeah.
not.
She's from your hometown.
No, they're from like Iowa or something.
We're all on the computers looking this up right now.
That is a Midwest haircut, though. But I think she had to lean into it because she had cancer. I'm not.
Hang on.
Googling
I don't know.
it all.
Based on her hair decisions lately, if you see her now, she's got like an undercut that's fucking coiffed upward, and it's she looks like a fucking asshole, to be honest.
Yeah, look, I just.
She looks great now. Have you seen the recent photos?
Yeah,
what
she
I'm
looks a
talking
lot
about.
better, but it's 1999. I don't need Anna Paquin's got way too good of a haircut. I want the Brenda Warner, like what the fuck is this like gray Guy Fieri spike cut?
Yeah. She's a former Marine?
She's definitely the least attractive person in her family.
Hang on, she's a former Marine?
Is she?
I don't
Thank you
know.
for your service.
No.
Kurt Warner's wife is a former Marine with a tragic past.
A hardship discharge from the Marines is what.
What does that mean?
Probably
exactly?
because of the cancer that you've been making fun of her for years.
Bob, dude.
No, it was because I think they dropped her son Zach on his head, and he was
In the
left blind
bathtub.
with brain damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, her first husband dropped him as an infant, so
That's
she
not
had
her
to leave
fault.
the Marines. That's not her fault.
Look at this modern cut she's
But
got.
I don't have anything to say about.
Her hairdresser was dropped on their head. Like,
Yeah.
whoever cut
Well,
this-
Yeah, that's a punk cut from like 30 years ago.
Yeah,
for
Look at
super
this.
Christian, that's Christian punk rock right there.
Yeah.
Man, go see the movie though. Great, better than the Kevin James trailer.
No.
Playing Sean Payton.
No.
That people are fucking livid over that.
It looks way better.
Marshall Falk's actually in that movie, I think.
In the yeah, he's playing running back, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. if
They
he's
just
doing
cast
that,
him as
but Marshall
himself?
Falk is funny as shit.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
he's great.
We're trying to do a show with him sometime, but
Anna Paquin's playing Kurt Warner's daughter. Zachary Levi's playing Kurt Warner.
Anna Paquin's there so people can kick field goals between her teeth.
Yeah, Brenda Warner never had that gap in her teeth.
No, that's a very specific. That would be like having Lawrence Fishburne play like a black dude with like Malcolm X or some shit. Well, Malcolm X did kind of have a gap in his teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
It's a very distinctive feature that he has.
Lawrence Fishburne can't play Nelson Mandela
No.
No.
because you'd be like, "There's a gap," and that's I can't.
Well, also
look.
because Nelson Mandela's trans and Lawrence Fishburne is
A lot of people don't know that, Bob.
He's anti-trans.
Oh, okay.
We learned a lot though today. We
did.
Bob hates people with cancer.
Yeah, he's said it.
Well, hold on. Be fair to me. Women with cancer.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But Christmas Day, obviously, ditch your family, go see that movie in theaters.
Better
So
than
they-
church. Get more Jesus from the movie.
Yeah, you will actually.
Yeah.
It'll be preachy for
Yeah,
sure.
talk to a winner. Your
Yeah.
pastor's not a winner. He's still talking to a bunch of fucking assholes for a living.
Has your pastor ever
Kurt
won a
Warner's
Super Bowl? No.
rich.
Yeah.
MVP of the league.
Bagging groceries, won a fucking Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Pioneered the two glove look.
Yeah. Did it all.
Yeah.
Did it all. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Barry
damn right.
Bonds is up for the Hall of Fame too.
Is he really? Is he
mean,
getting in?
No,
No. I don't
he
think so
should.
either.
He should. Barry Bonds is the best baseball player that's ever fucking played baseball.
Best ever to do steroids, too.
Doesn't matter. He's the best ever to do anything on a baseball field. Probably.
Maybe.
It's hard to say for sure, but probably the best. and he's not in the league. What's his name? Ben Verlander says there should just be a steroid wing of the Hall of Fame.
Why not?
Why not?
I don't know. I don't really give a shit one way or
Yeah.
the other. I still got to watch him hit all those home runs. I don't give a fuck if he gets a
It was exciting being there. I was there for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Fun show, not so much fun to bet on. Good luck. It's been a hard road this year in the NFL. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles your deposit. For D'Anthony Holloway, Hot Bob, and Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros NFL Pick Show. Good luck.